Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Feldy. How are you? It's me. He's done it. One sec. I don't think my mic turned off fast enough for that. Physical audio interface. Why? I think I'm starting to get sick. Which is strange because it's actually getting warmer here as opposed to colder. Like what is the temperature here? Oh, it's 77 degrees inside because I just have the heat. My thermostat's set to heat, so it just has not been running the AC. No cooling. What a pain. Anyways, what we're going to be working on today is some OpenCFace stuff. So I can maybe get another really quick release out before we start working on the last little bit before 1.0. Let me see. I had a little project tracker here that I don't use. Let me see, road to 1.0.0. So there is this stuff, blocked. I think this stuff will just continue to be blocked. Camera selector, done. This is probably done. Oh, probably done. Again, another quick release. That sounds like a demon summoning ritual or something to go horribly wrong. Well, possibly. But I'm not known for great foresight. Anyways, getting another quick release out sounds a little lewd. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. But I think this is one of the nice things to have, right? Is, for example, this. Boom. Look at that. Just have a huge pop-up. Look at that. It's beautiful. There's no way for you to hide it, but you can kind of slowly drag it off screen. And then once you click off of it, it'll just delete itself. Since I know that this is one of someone filed an issue recently and they're like, when you turn on FXAA, the background goes all dark. But that's actually a Godot limitation. So, and then also on Linux, have a little pop-up for the first time you start up the tracker, since that's not communicated very clearly. That on the first startup, we create a new VNV, and then that VNV needs to install all the required packages. So there's a pop-up for that. I don't know. What a release adds pop-ups to the application. Not even Windows pop-ups, or I guess native pop-ups. They're just in-app pop-ups. Let's see. There's a few things we still need to do, and a few bug fixes as well. I think one of them is on tracking GD. There's the blend shape stuff. So we do need to destroy all of these really quickly. So we're going to start moving things around. Look at that. So this one is kind of a to-do. We'll get to it eventually. So the blend shape stuff, that's reserved for the 1.0 release. because I'm going to refactor that entire thing. But and by refactor I mean like currently I guess this model doesn't have any fancy blend shapes, but this one I know does. So we have blend shape, and there's also this Senko model, very complicated, which also has blend shapes. So this is a bug I need to fix. We'll see if I can figure it out. Shouldn't be too hard. Just have my eyes closed the entire time. No blinking. Blinking's for nerds. Let me see. So we'll do blend shape elements is equal to element. We'll grab the pop-up menu and then... How do I clear the items? So we'll do pop-up menu. Is there like a... There's a lot of clear possibilities, but I'm not entirely sure which ones I should be using. So this is a menu button. This is probably a menu button, right? So menu button, get pop-up menu. Then you can do add items. I'll refactor the entire thing. This shouldn't be too hard to fix. Yeah. So it goes. So it goes. Well, I think like this part, not too bad. I think as long as I have these nice little to-do messages and I keep these self-contained, more or less, because these are all just callbacks. Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too bad. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, this is like absolute garbage, but it totally works. This is also pretty bad. You know what? This I should actually try to fix. I should actually try to fix this, but I won't, because it's really only applicable on Windows, I think. But the intent here is that once we start up the application, well, one, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get rid of this entire menu, I think. Yeah, like it shouldn't be too bad to just delete everything. Maybe. Shouldn't be too bad to just delete everything, and then, maybe there's a better way of doing this, actually. Instead of having this hard-coded to just the expressions that are here, what if I did... Alright, now he's beginning to believe. Now he's beginning to believe. So instead of VRM model, right, we have all this no, actually we don't store the expression data. We do have an animation list, but we actually delete it as well. Oh no. Alright. Oh, and this is also, there's a lot of to-dos, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh. It's a bit worrying. Like this entire thing needs a pretty good cleanup pass, but unfortunately we don't really have we don't really have the I don't have the memory of what needed to be cleaned up. Oh, hello Koji Bear. I'm a Kitsune. Yes. This model is called Senko. This one is, look how fancy it is. So one of the new things that I've added support for is models with more than one, or I guess you can see when I blink, right? that it's blinking both the top and bottom, and also kind of the side. It's kind of hard to tell. But if we switch back to the reference model, actually, how does that work? So this one only uses one blend shape to blink, whereas this fancy one uses like 3. And that's something I recently added support for. This one doesn't have any blend shapes. This one just teleports around a texture. Lots of fun. Yeah, what we're working on is just some basic improvements before I start working on the really hard stuff. So we're hopefully knocking out some of these to-dos. Probably not. Probably we'll just keep the to-dos in until we're done with the 1.0 release. Yeah. Felt like it's been a while since I worked on this anyways, so that's why I'm doing this. And when I'm working on this, I don't feel bad about stopping too early, because I do need to stop early today because I need to go back to work. December is always a busy time of the year for programming. How do I grab these animations and then blend shape on blend shapes? What does this do? So we grab this last expression. If we have a last expression, we undo this. Let's add a note so I don't forget what exactly we're doing. So this is modify. So we undo the last expression. Then we set this, boom, boom. Okay. I think this actually is not too bad. It's actually not too bad, believe it or not. What is VRM meta does not have the expressions, it just has the humanoid bone mapping. Okay. What we can do, if we want to make it so I can just switch to any expression I want and also make it really easy, and also so it's not hard-coded here, because I'm pretty sure that this Kitsune, the Senko model, has a lot of different expressions, not just angry, fun, joy, and sorrow. Yeah, I think that's probably true. So we'll have, I don't know, expression list. This is just an array of strings, probably. And then in the setup function, let me see, animation name. So we'll we store everything in a temporary expression data thing. What does map I expressions do? Oh no. There's been a contributor who's been making changes, and now I'm kind of like, I don't recognize the code anymore. Like, that's already a problem with my own code, but now that someone else is also modifying it, it amplifies the problem like tenfold. Like, this looks familiar. Like, this looks like garbage because I wrote it. I don't remember what the logic was, but it totally works. But I think if you wanted me to explain it now, I probably could not. So that's always a good sign. Expression list, and then we'll just append the animation name. This makes it easy for us to access this here in the tracking data. So probably. So how do we get access to this? So it's in main screen. Main screen should have a handle onto the, maybe not the model, but it'll have a handle onto various things. So there's the model display screen. Model display screen has a handle onto, what do you got? Has a handle onto the model. Okay. What do you have? So each element, I try to remember. Well, actually, App Manager has a handle onto main screen. Okay, so we go from, this is not what you should do, by the way. I'll do App Manager, start typing, main.model display screen.model. I believe that's the correct data access. Yeah, so there's the model. Should exist, probably. Then we'll grab the expression list. Dot expression list, and that's what we want. So then we will comment this out for I in whatever this is, pop-up menu, add item I. So here's what we have just done. So go here. This won't break. Yep, that's good. Then we can open up the Senko model. We go to tracking, blend shapes. Oh, no blend shapes, huh? That doesn't seem right. Let's open you up. You're very red. No blend shapes. Hold on. Did I not do this right? Is there an error somewhere? Error, that's good. Okay. So this one is base element 86 already connected to base element 86 setup. Oh geez. Base element 86. If not, setup function is empty and not, and containing view has method this thing, then we should call the setup function. And that was called in app settings. Oh, I need to check to see if this is already connected to stuff. So we do if not element toggle is connected, all this stuff. So this is a new change I have made that makes it possible to show pop-ups, like informational pop-ups, so you don't think that's, or you won't just assume that the application is breaking or something. So, as previously mentioned, I have had an issue logged, or issue filed on the repository. It's not their fault, yeah. Because it does look like whenever you toggle transparency in this application, the things break. Oh, I'm still on this one, by the way. Bring back to the duck. But now we'll just pop something up. You can't miss it. But why doesn't this work? For I in all of this stuff. I wonder if this doesn't set up in time. Wonder if this doesn't set up in time. So this is set up blend shape. I don't know. Let's add a really quick print. Never really hurts. Not too much anyways. So let's open up the Alicia one. Don't have any print statements. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Close this. Why is this not working? I think the part of the problem with hot reloading these files is that I don't think it's possible for me to debug. It might be possible for me to debug. I don't know. Let's set a breakpoint here, I guess. Not element parent model is VRM model. Hey. Ooh. Hold on. So that makes sense. I feel like this isn't gonna work. Yeah, okay. Okay. Because this doesn't work because it's hot reloaded. But what I can do is one of these. Just print a cheeky hello. We can even hit it with a print debug just in case. Yeah, so there's the hello. So we are hitting that part. And this is real Python hours. As in, not really able to debug really well. I mean, I still am, but it's for certain files, just not able to. I don't know. Just put one here, see where we're at. We can reload. Oh, geez. Invalid get in. So this happens sometimes as well, but I'm not sure why. Invalid get index presets on base dictionary. So GUI views does not have this. And this is inside of GUI. GUI. That's a constant. GUI views. What do you got? It's not here. Yeah, I've seen this a few times before, but I'm not sure why that happens. GUI views, and it's a dictionary of size 0. I somewhat suspect that it's because I have this listed as a constant that it kind of breaks. So this is something that construct views from XML should not have been called. Yeah. Alright, let's do something really quick. So we'll go to GUI, GD. Let's change this. Yeah, I feel like this is wrong, so we'll need to change this. GUI views. Well, it's not necessarily wrong. I think it's actually correct, but it's just like a weird Godot quirk. That you. So usually what you would expect to happen with this kind of stuff. Right, so if you make a dictionary a constant, it means that you cannot reassign the constant to a new dictionary, but you should still be able to modify the dictionary's contents. What I think actually happens with Godot is that it's actually just making it so you cannot modify the dictionary at all, but only sometimes, which is the weird part. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Here we go. All right, so in tracking GD, we did hit this part. So we must not have anything in this list here. Maybe. We can check inside of the debugger. This is one of the few things we can actually debug, which is nice. Sadly enough. Last expression is nothing, that makes sense. Expression list is an array of size 19, but we're not able to access it because... We clear the pop-up menu. Yes. Then we add all of this. Wait, okay, hold on. So this is working as intended. We don't accidentally return early, but it must be something with how we're accessing it, because all the data is there for us to access. But if I do this, okay, so this is still there. It doesn't have anything to do with clearing the array too early. And then we are properly clearing it as well. Or clearing the option list. So it must be something in the expression list then. Must be something in the expression list. I wonder if we do this. So this is kind of gross. Element.parent.model. So I'm pretty sure this is. What is the parent actually? What is the base element parent? Oh, good. I have no idea. Should be fine though. We can always access it like this. Probably a worse option, for sure. Took a little bit. And then there's nothing there. Okay. Get rid of this error. Huh. And that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Like, logically, that should access things properly. One of the big limiting things... Oh, no. What happened? Oh, this has a handle on the debug output? What the heck? Alright, please release debug output. Okay. Let's look at the... Let's look at the... whatever the model has in terms of... like the expression data list. Actually, this one only has the... whatever we expect it to have. So for the most part, I think this is okay. This is okay. I just need to access the list, man. It's just not working though. It's just not working. How do I access this then? If we do, this is set up blend shapes, and that's okay. What if we can just hit it with a yield, get tree, idle frame. Maybe we just need to wait one frame. What is your problem? Mixed spaces, and that's fine. Why are we in? Ooh. This should be using tabs. Tabs. Yes. Ooh. Convert indentation to tabs. Yeah. What? Did something in my defaults also change with GD script? Hold on. VS Code, why are you so garbage? Alright, I need... How do you do this in... Okay, so GD... Hold on. GD scripts. Oh god. Editor. Oh, indentation. How do you... It's one of these options, I always forget though. VS Code, language, indentation. Language specific indentation, yes. Per file type tab size, something like that. Editor. How do you do tab type as well? Tab type. Tab. Tab type. Or will this just give me, please, I desire code completion tab. Ooh, tab size, detect indentation, tab completion. I want tab completion for sure. Absolutely useless. What is this called? So this is tab size, and then Indent using tabs. Yeah, I want to indent using tabs, please. What is this called, though? Indent using... Detect indentations. Can't find it. Telesense. Specify indentation tab size per... Alright. What do you got? Medium.com. Yeah. Detect indentation. Yeah, that's tab size. But then I want... Yeah, that's tab size. That's still just tab size. But then how do I use tabs versus spaces? This is useless. Let me downvote. Tab type. Use tabs instead of spaces. Yes. Tab space. No. VS Code tab instead of space. Code grepper. Sure. Insert space. Okay. Insert spaces. False. Okay. Insert spaces. False. There we go. What's your problem? Okay. That should be all right. So camera select should be okay. Close and open this one time because it appears that it has a handle onto the debug output, which I don't want you to have. Okay. That should be all right. So here what we're doing is we wait just one single process frame, not even a real frame, and then we will populate the UI element with all the actual expressions that the model has. So, okay, there we go. Now it just works. Of course, these don't actually map because these need to be... Oh, these need to be to lowercase. These need to be lowercase. Okay, so string to lower, I think it's called. Or was it just called lower? To lower, yeah. To lower. That should work, I think. So I hit it with one of these. So one, the duck doesn't have anything because it's not a VRM model, but we can go to the Senko model, load it in, and then we can do any of these, I guess. I guess this is how you would wink. It's how you would specifically wink. I don't know what first person would do, but let's probably try to avoid doing that too often. Okay, cool. I guess neutral doesn't really do anything, huh? Cool. So now we have access to all of the actual expressions that I guess you would expect one of these to have. Expression name, so this will be a string equal to I to lower, and then we'll want to filter out two expression types. So we'll want to filter out first person and third person because those are not usable when you're using them for tracking like this. So if expression name in first person, third person, continue. And then here we'll do expression name. Well, yeah, we'll just add that. So another job well done, or at least done okay. Maybe not done well. Yeah, there we go. Everything that we need should just work. So let's push that. Okay, git restore assets. All right, what did I even change in a lot of this? I feel like a lot of things have just kind of changed somehow. Or is this not correct anymore? Ooh. What happened? Ooh. 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 That's okay. Something doesn't seem right here. Check out new branch. So this is not really a bug fix. Yeah, it's a feature. So allow for more expression, VRM expressions. So I think currently this is limited to all expressions that are just defined in this file, but suppose I can add support for like undefined expressions. Maybe if I just pack all of these into a dictionary, then we'll just have access to all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I need to think about that. Like something with this feels a bit wrong. Also, what does look H do? Why is look H just by itself? Why is look H just by itself? This looks wrong. But I've just noticed it. Look H. And why is there no look V? Yeah. It's not used. It's not used. Like this is there's only 2 definitions for it, but Interesting. I wonder if this should be... Something doesn't seem right. So do you have a look H and a look V? You don't. Okay. Do you have a look H and a look V? You also do not. You only have a look, in a direction. Look down, up, left, right. There's no look H. Am I filtering that out? I feel like these just don't exist. Let me check the VRM specification. Maybe they just don't exist, and then this is like a custom thing that just happened to exist. So yeah, there is VRM 1.0, which is in beta, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Blend shape groups, no. Spring bones, no. Available shaders. Bone mappings, no. Morph settings. Yeah. Why is look H defined? What value does look H bring me? Why does look H even exist? Say goodbye, look H. I don't think look H even exists. That might have been part of my plan to... Oh, you know what? That was probably something I defined. So I could hold like the final values of look down and look up. Right? So I kind of combine look down and look up into look V, and then look left, look right are both combined into look H. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That sounds like something I would do. That sounds like something I would do. Alright, but what do we do with expression data? I think expression data, as long as we do... Or I wonder... Map expressions, that's okay. What else do we use these things for? Or I wonder if I can add... Okay, here's an idea. Here's an idea. So we just have expression list, and then we can also have just a big list of all of the expressions. So this will be all expression names. I'll change this. Change this as well, so that we're all set. Then this one will be var all expressions. Well, I suppose if we're going to that point, it doesn't matter. But this will be an empty dictionary of string to expression data. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll get rid of this. Get rid of all expression names, all expressions, and then we'll just loop over the keys. That should be okay. What's your problem? All expressions. What do you want? VRM model cannot be fully loaded. That's fine. Give that a save. You should be. Looks okay. I don't know. These things happen sometimes. Just close it and just ignore the problem. Maybe it'll go away. If we don't look at it, maybe it'll go away. Yeah, okay. So all expressions. This will need to change to all expressions as well. So expression data. All expressions. Expression data. Okay, hold on. Rename, change all occurrences. Get copy and pasted, son. And then we'll just call this data, right? So data, this is some sort of dictionary. All expressions. Boom, 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 boom. That should be okay. Let's add a... Yeah. That's already typed. This is alright. And then we'll just hold on to all of these. Yeah. And so when we call this callback on blend shape, then we can check for this. So we'll do ed expression data is equal to all expressions or get value, right? Get value, or no, just get value, and then if not, and we'll do if ed is equal to null, or if ed, yeah, if ed is equal to null, because sometimes I believe that if you do just use the falsiness of a variable, an empty array or an empty dictionary will also just be falsy by default. So we'll do if ed is also null, we'll want to return. So if we do have an ed, the rectile dysfunction, of course, then we'll skip this. But if we don't have something that's predefined, then we'll just search inside all the expressions instead, and then after that, we'll just go ahead. Here, what we can do, since we're already changing things, right? We'll do for data in all expressions, or this is for key in all expressions dot keys. Ooh, hold on. Gotta think. So this is animation name to lower. Ooh. Okay, there's a difference here. Animation name. Okay, hold on. We can do. Hold on. We'll do all expressions. Animation name to lower. We'll leave that for now. We'll change this one to just be var ed. What am I doing with this? Morph data, boo boo. So we morphs append, and then that's the I'm trying to think. This is a bit complicated. So I'm now changing a bunch of things when I probably shouldn't. So this is var ed, some sort of expression data. So var ed, expression data, then we'll do expression data morphs append here. And then at the very end, we'll do all expressions, animation name to lower is equal to whatever the heck we constructed in this for loop here. Yeah, so each expression data is really just a single member class that just carries morph data. And I'm doing this so, you know, so we have typing so I can remember what exactly it does. So I think that should be okay. Then we'll do for key and all expressions keys. We'll do var member is equal to get key, and then if not, or if member is equal to null, then we'll just continue. It's very Golang style. Otherwise, we'll do member is equal to all expressions key. So this way we can do that. Hopefully that should be okay. Maybe. Not sure. It's technically more efficient and there's less code. Alright, so there's no more lookup. Now these should all be lowercase values, I guess. Yeah, these should be lowercase values. So this will now be look up. This will be look down. Look left. Look right. And then I have these defined properly, right? Yeah. That should be okay. That's probably fine. I don't know. Blend shapes. These are all okay. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Look down. Invalid yet index 1 on base array. That's not good. That's not good. So why did that not work for this thing? It must be because of how I am. Yeah, okay. So let's set a breakpoint. Let's set a breakpoint. So I know that this one has an angry. So do we have an ED here? We do have an ED. The ED is a thing with 0 morphs inside of it. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. So the problem is here. ED morphs append the morph data. Then we do all expressions animation name to lower is equal to ED. And then you know what? It must be this one, right? It must be that one. So let's start again. Load in the easier to load in model. Boom, member.getKey. Member is equal to all expressions key. So the member is, well, the key is A. Okay, sure. Ooh, why is it running through this? So A should have a proper thing assigned to it, but it doesn't. Okay, cool. So this is working correctly. So it's something here then. It's something here. I think. Or does all expression is all expressions not is all expressions not getting populated correctly? Is that it? I'm just guessing at a bunch of things. All expressions. You know what? Wait, no, that's correct. These are lowercase. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I had an idea. So, look at this. Morph size 1. These should be set properly. Maybe if I change these so they're not initialized. Yeah, because this is correct. That's correct. Then A, this is morphs with size 0, whereas this one is A with morph size 1. Boom, not null. Send it. And this is A. See, that doesn't change. That's what's concerning, is that this doesn't actually work. Okay. So what if we do this? Oh, that's a very weird thing to have done. All right, hold on. Just really quickly, as quickly as possible. Luckily, very fancy keyboard that allows me to press these buttons in very rapid succession. All right, so we just don't initialize these, I guess. So then we should hit the breakpoint. Member, so A is null, right? This is key A. Boom, boom. O. Key A. O.